Right, good afternoon, guys. I have something for you. As you are seeing on my screen here, this is NZDCAD. So there's something that is amazing when we are using our strategy and when we are applying exactly what we have been laying. Right, so this is NZDCAD, but I just want to show you something here before even when it comes. This is a daily chart, of course, yes, but I just need to show you where we start from the top down. We actually started from 1953, so that's where we can get the data up to top down. So I just need to break this NZDCAD at least to the 4 hours or to 1 hour maximum. Right, so but I just need to go to FX top and see and check the data of the NZDCAD, how does it play and where we are going even for the next coming years. Right, so I just want to show you something here. As we are seeing here, we have been, this is FX top. When I open this FX top, I just need to change. As we are seeing, this is NZD and then CAD. Right, NZD CAD is a very interesting structure for the coming month or for the coming weeks. Right, so NZD CAD, let me just click something here. Right, you see, here we go. Let me just take my annotation tool here. Right, so on the NZD CAD, the first important thing what we are doing when it comes to the lot wave, we are not just and just labeling 1 2 3 4 5 or WXY or whatever what is many people they are doing. No, that's not it. The actually what we are doing, we identify the structure the way that it is. So if I identify the structure, this is the data that I have from 1953 up to where we are now. Right, so I should have to identify the structure before I started to do anything on the chart. Right, so I just want to show you something here. As you are seeing here, this is actually NZDCAD. It goes down with a diagonal. Right, so I just want to show you something here. Right, so I started to come and see. Right, this is our diagonal. This is our diagonal. Right, why does this let me just check something here. Let me just try to clear something here. Right, on the NZDCAD here, as you are seeing, this is, it comes down with the we can calling it, not, it's not actually a diagonal, it's actually a 3-wave move to the downside. As I'm seeing here, we have been this correction, we have been moving here. This is one, and this was another correction to the upside. Let me just change the colors. Right, so we had an impulse here. I just want to show you something quickly, and this is that. It comes down like this one, and it comes back like this one. Let me just change the color as well. Right, all right, and it comes back with it 1 2 3 4 5. Right, so we have gotten a 5-wave move here. This is one, so this is one is here, and this is another 2, and this is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5. And we have another 5-wave move to the upside, but this was actually a running flat on the medium. So what does this mean? This is only telling we have another 1 here, another 2 here, another 3 here, a 4 and a 5. So that's how I'm telling you, we identified the structure and we started to labeling. All right, so at the same time we have an A and B and a C. Right, this is fine. The trend, actually, let me just change the color. The trend that we have, we mean go down like this one. Right, the second thing again, let me just clear something here. Just want to show you something. Let me just clear everything here. Check everything here. Right, so I also have another 1 2 and a 3. Right, let me just change the color. I also have another 1 2 3 to the downside. Right, I also have let me just change the color, green. Let me use the green color. 1 2 3. Actually this move is ended here. This is an orthodox high. The latest high is here. It's actually not here. Right, as you are seeing now, everything's clear, but it shows me this Y is not yet ended. So that's how now I come and sorry, that's how now I come and labeling it WXY. So this is a 3-wave move, and it comes back with the X and I'm expecting it at least Y to come to this level. All right, so this is a monthly chart. So we should have to, when we go to the daily, it's going to be a different structure on the daily. But anyway, that's fine. We are just going to break it as we are going to the daily chart. So we have a WXY. I'm expecting what I'm expecting here. Let me just clear something here. All right, I told you I'm expecting this one at least to come and push to come back this level. All right, I will show you the reason why I'm expecting this one at least to push a bit higher to finish this Y before it continues to the downside. So the structure of NZDCAD is clear. All right, let me just take my annotation 2 again here. All right, let me just clear everything here. So we have been seeing here it comes with this move downside here, and it also going back with another 1 2 3, and it also coming back with another 1 2. So it's going to be critical to actually to doing it when I'm using this annotation tool, but I'm going to do it on the real chart, at least on the daily, so that I can explain it clearly. All right, so let me just go back to the real chart. Since we have been focusing here, what we have here, this is 1 2 3, and we come back with another 1 2 3, and it goes back with another 1 2 3, as we're expecting this one to push is much far higher like this one. So this is going to be our Y, this is our W, this is our X, and this is our Y. And after this one, what you should have to do, it should have to drop all the way to the downside. And we are expecting this one, what kind of this structure is going to be? It's going to be A, B, C. So it seems on the monthly chart we are on the B correction, so we should have to play with the B correction since it's monthly. So we can still gonna trade this B as we are seeing it is clear, right? So the other thing that I need to show you, market is actually moving in a three-wave move. What we mean in market is moving it moves in a three waves. As I told you, let me just take this first here. We have a 1 here, and we have a 2 here, and we have a 3 here. I just want to show you something. This is actually 1 2 3, meaning to say we say this is A, B, C. The second 3, we have this one again, 1 2 3. What does this mean? This is also A, and A, B, C. And we have another 1 2 3, and this is also A, B, C. And we have another 1 2 3. So on the Y, it's not actually, it's a W, X, Y. Right, so the market moves in a 3 3 3 3 as always. Right, after we're done with this one, this correction, let me just clear something. Right, after we're done with this 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, let me just take another color. This is going also to be a 1 and a 2 and a 3. So WXY, and we're expecting it to come back to the downside. What does this mean? It's also going to be a, let me just change the color again. Let me just use the red one. It's going to be 1 2 3. You see, how is it clear? All right, so let me just go to the real chart, and we can break it down as okay. All right, I just want to go to the real chart. All right, on the real chart, NZDCAD, this is a real chart of the NZDCAD. Let me just clear everything here. I'm trying to squeeze it so that you can see it clear. All right. All right, so let me just go back to historical chart, show you something again. All right, this is our historical chart. This is this is the chart from 1953 up to where we are. Right, so the piece that we need on the real chart, we need this part. I just want to show you something. We need this part. That's what we need. Just need to take to the real chart. So let me just go to real chart. So on the real chart, this is the part that we all right. Okay, here we go. Right, so second thing, now we came, I see this is actually a 3333 is A, B, C, W, X, Y's on the chart. So let me just clear everything so that we can start to do it as a clean chart. Just take everything out. Right, now here we go. So as I told you, the latest that the highest point of the NZDCAD is here. Okay, let me just take my annotation too. The latest point is here. All right, it's not here. Okay, let me just using a green color. The latest point is on the red, not on the green. So many people, they come and maybe to take this one as a double top and put something like this one, but that's not it. Actually, it does not play like that. That's how market does not respect kind of those strategy, because of why when it comes to the interbanks they use L12 hedges. Interbanks, which are big boys in the forex market, so they use L12. That's why. So, and the way that forex market it moves, it's like actually a nature. So I will show you this one, I think for the next week again when we are going to meet. I'm just going to explain it to you the reason why I'm saying this. All moves that they are moving on the forex market, it's actually measured. This forex market does not move randomly. Every single move that it happens on the forex market is actually measured. So I will show you now the reason why I'm saying every single move is measured. Right, so let's start to do the analysis here. I just want to show you one of our strategy and one of our first entries when it comes to the forex, and the reason why it's always playing amazing. I'm gonna show you as many charts, but because of I just want to do only NZDCAD, but I'll show you as time goes on how the reason why we're respecting it as a blue box magic. A blue box magic, I'll project it as now. Right, this first I'll project it as now. Right, let me just take my, let me just squeeze it, take everything here. So I just want to show you that every single move is measured. The reason why I'm saying that, as you are seeing here, it comes to this point. While this comes, it comes to the point. Let me just clear everything here. Clear everything. Right. What happened here? It's actually going to push to this point. What is this? This is a blue box magic. A blue box magic. And it's actually come to the blue box magic and started to reverse to the upside. So right, so I will just want to show you again. So we take the trade most of the time, the blue box magic, as we are targeting. So you can come and take this trade on, for example, you take the trade here and you know it's supposed to push higher. When it pushes like this one, when it comes to this point, that's how you exit, because you already know this is that already does a 3-wave move if you are understanding L12. So this one is going to be critical for someone who don't understand how to apply L12 and then how even forex market moves. Right, so I just want to show you something again. Let me just do this, and we take another. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know why is it doing this. Right, we take another Fibonacci again to this point. Oh shoot, it seems there's something wrong here. Let me just clear everything. Right, let me just take the point to this point, come back to this point. Right, you can even see it reverses to the blue box magic. Let me just project the blue one. I just need to I just want to show you something. One of the interested structures when it comes to the blue box. This is another blue box magic. Let me just take everything here. So first blue box magic is here, and that's where market it reverses. And we can take this trade from blue box magic. Right, I just want to show you. So this is our first blue box magic. Secondly, right, I just want to show you again. Maybe take come back like this. Right, what happened on this one? This one is actually the maximum point of where market reverses is a 1,618. So in terms of, I'm going to clutter this chart. Let me just take the first. Let me just take this one first out. This one. Let me take this one out. Let me take this one out, so that you can see what I'm trying to explain here. Right, so we have been expecting this one to come to the blue box magic, but since you understanding the market, the way that it moves, you cannot be able to take this you cannot be able to take a trade on a blue box magic here. I just want to show you the reason why is it important to understand this, all of this. Right, this is our blue box magic, and this is our latest point, and you can even see that's how it exactly moves. So it's either it should have to reverse on the blue box magic, and most of the time it reverses on the blue box magic. And secondly, the last point that we should have supposed to retrace is a 0,618, which is the last point. That way it's supposed, as you are seeing here, it reverses on the 1,618. Right, and then if you're a trader and you are an L12, you have been seeing this one. Okay, this here have been make it 1 here and make it 2 here, and it comes at 3 here. So we can only understand that, okay, now I'm on the wave 4, I'm not on the wave 5, so I cannot take to this trade because of why it's supposed to go to the wave 5. So this is your 4 and this is our 5. Right, so this is our 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Right, and what happened now? That's how you can, and it's actually this one you can take it as a 10 lot because of why, you understand this is actually an abyss. I will show. Let me just take everything here. So when it comes to this point of 1,1618, you can buy here and expecting it to push to the upside here. Right, after it bounced back, now you can even see you started to count again. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and a 5. So what do you have to do? You have to exit it. So it's either you are going to expect the correction that's going to happen, and the correction is always opposite the trend. Right, so I'm explaining what happened on this correction, but I'll come and analyze everything here after we've done everything. Right, secondly, let me just take this one out again. I just want to show you something again that is always interesting and interested. Right, let me just take this one. Okay, here it goes like this one. After it finish everything here, right, it comes again to the point, it reverses on the blue box magic. So this is actually, it made a AB based pattern. That's how most of other traders, they calling it double top, but it always and it always the way that it's supposed to be taken, because of why, if you always consider the double top, we can find out that's why most of the traders, they losing money about trading double top or support and resistance or the head and shoulders. The reason why, I'm just going to show you something now. Right, remember I saying the latest point is here, it's not here. And what some other traders come and do, they put a line here, something line here that it's crossing here, and then what they're expecting it at least to break the line here and to retest, and that's come down. So you can always get a very few pips, and then when you are targeting, as I was trading a support and resistance and a head and shoulders, and then support and resistance and head and shoulders. All right, and supply and demand, they are calling this a double top, but this is not a double top. this is actually a WXY, as you are seeing. This is clear, right? So what we're expecting here, as we are support and resistance, they're expecting this one after it. Let me just change the color. When it comes to this level, that's how they sell. And sometimes you're just gonna come here, they get few pips. What is going to happen? It's going to reverse with a very strong move to the upside, opposite of your trend, right? So you always not be asking yourself the reason why. And when as we are opening as many charts, you are seeing a double top with triple tops, but it does not apply like that one. And then that's why most of the traders, they are losing money, because of why you are not supposed to apply like that. I will show you the way that is always supposed to be applied, right? So I was saying, this is our highest point. It's not here. The highest point is here. When I tick here, and it moves in the 1 2 3, and it pushes back in the 1 2 3. What's only telling us here? It's only telling us this is a W, and this is an X, and this is an Y, and it also same applies here. This is an A, and a B, and a C. Right? It moves again here to 1 2 3 again. This was also A, B, C. Right, it pushes again with another 5 wave move, and it comes with a correction here, and it come back down like this one, and it pushes. So the first trade that we should have to take, you have, let me just take something. Let me take this point. Right, this is our blue box magic. So as we are knowing that the latest point, the way it's supposed to, the maximum point of reversing of this correction, it is supposed to be here. This is the latest. This is this is the last point that we are expecting it supposed to reversing. But now, since we have been coming up within a 1 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5, I take this trade because of why I'm already see this structure is actually ended here. So what happened when it comes to the blue box magic? It's actually go down and come back there like this. Right, let me just clear something here so that you can even see. Right, it's going up with a 5 wave move, and it reverses on the blue box exactly, and it pushes again. So what we're calling this one, this is not a double top. We're calling this is A B base pattern. This is an A B base pattern. So that's how we take like some other traders, they're calling it a double top or a double bottom. But as I told you, if you are taking it as a double top or a double bottom, we always miss it because of why it does not apply like that side. So I see here, this is an A B base pattern. After an A B base pattern, what happened? It comes back with a very strong move to the downside. Okay, let me just show. It comes back with a 1 2 and a 3. All right, this was a correction. All right, so the first thing that we need to do here, we just need to do this. Okay, let me just clear something so that maybe it's not going to confusing you. Right, we have A B, let me use red. We have A B C. After C, what happened? It made an actually an AB base pattern. The reason why we take it as an AB. So that's how sometimes you finally you put your line here as your support and resistance, or double. You're taking this as a double top. You just only got it here, right? Only once. But guess what? Here it first. Let me just clear everything here. I just want to show you something. Right. This is a double top. They say so. It not to apply like that one. This is also after this one. This is also a double top. Triple. I don't know where they calling the triple top, but as I'm told you, after it crossing a retest and break and what retest, and they're expecting to sell it, and they're expecting at least to come down all the way here. But that's how not market moves. It's actually respect structures. It moves in the right structures. Right, let me just clear everything. I think you've been hearing me, something you have been understand something here. Right, secondly, we have this this is A, B, and a C, and it comes back like this one, and then it pushes, and it pushes higher like this. This is where we should have to take it like this way. Right, so it also does this, and this is, I say this is A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. Right, let me just take the green color. We have been first correction. Our first correction is here. We take this one as a W. Our second correction is 1, 2, 3. We take this one as a X. Our second correction is 1, 2, 3. We take this one as a Y. Our second correction is 1, 2, 3. We take this one as a X. Our second correction is 1, 2, 3. We take this one as a Y. Another one is 1, 2, 3. We take this one as an X. So what we're expecting this, we are just expecting this one to come and do this here, and pull back like this and go back like this. It can even go slowly until it reach the Z. So what we not have here, we are not yet have a Z, but that's how we need to go to the lower time frame, which is 1 hour, and check our analysis. So let me just clear everything here so that I can start to do this one and this analysis. Right, I said we have a 1, 2, 3 W. We have a 1, 2, 3. This is X. We have a 1, 2, 3. This is Y. We have a 1, 2, 3. This is X. We have a 1, 2, 3. Right. So this is Y, and we did this 1, 2, 3. This is X. So we are expecting this one to come back. So the current level, I will go to the lower time frame because we are on the daily here. Right. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, that's where we need to track our trade. That's why we need to take our trades. Yeah, we can't take out the trade on the daily or on the monthly or on the weekly. Sorry. Right, so on on the 1 hour chart, this is the chart of the 1 hour. What I see here, this is actually a clear 5 wave to me, as I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5. What happened after this move? I just want to show you something. I just want to try to do it cleanly. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Clear like this. This was 1, 2, 3 here. That's why we're expecting it. That's why we are taking it as a wave 2. Alright, sorry guys, 2 minutes. Let's continue. Right, so I said this is a 5 wave move to the downside. Okay. Just take everything here so that you can see what I'm explaining here. We have got a 5 wave move here, and this is actually, it went up, and it's not a 5-wave move because of why. Come back like this, it started to do this. So this is, we can take this one as a W, started to take this one as a W here, as an X here, no, actually as a ABC. Let's take it as a ABC. ABC. We move to the upside here, and we have a correction here. Right, so this was A, B, C. Right, so we are coming down, and what I see now on the 1 hour on the NZDCAD, on the NZDCAD, let me just clean everything here. It comes back with a 1. This is 1 through 3. So what is going to happen here, it can correct here and it pushes higher like this, and it started to come like this one, and then it can give us a double correction and a triple correction. So I will explain about the corrections next week when I get the chance. I will explain about the kind of the correction that we have in the forex market. That's what I'm going to explain next week. All right, so it can does this 1 2 3, and it can push like this one, and it can even come down like this, and it can start to give us a double and come down like this one. So I will, oh, sorry guys, sorry, I said we have a 1 2 3, and from the current level I'm expecting this one at least to correct a bit and to push high and to come back like this at least, and I started to do this. So corrections, it always, we can't assume what kind of the correction that we're going to have, but what we know, we are on the correction. So we just be patient with the correction that's going to be happening currently, and expecting it to take it to the, because I'm always trade impulse, so it can does this. What this can be, it can also give us a W, X, Y, X, Z. What's going to happen, it can push like this. So I always be interested about these moves, because why I know after it done with this correction, it should have to continue again. So what's going to happen when it does this, as many people they are thought because of the supply, so when it come back with the wave 4 and retest with the wave, come back with the wave 5 and retest with the wave 4. When it goes to wave 5, you just get a few pips and it reverses, and you're always surprised. That's the reason why I leaving it, because of why I was always surprised myself what exactly happening. And when I lose, I was not even able to understand the reason why I lose. And so guess what, tomorrow I should have to come and commit the same thing, same mistake, apply it as I applied yesterday, still losing money, right? So I told you I'm only going to be interested when it comes to down like this, and I'm expecting at least to push like this, and after this it's going to come down. So this is going to be, can be like this. Let me just clear everything so that I'm not going to confusing you. It does this. Let me just change the color, the green color. So if it plays exactly like this, this is going to be an expanding flat. It break the low and break the top and come down like this one. So what does this mean? Is just going to meaning to say this is going to be just A and a B and a C. So you can even see that's how it is when you understanding structure on your own. So the possibility, so what I'm waiting for this correction to play here, whatever the kind of the correction. Of course I know, yes, we'll show you something. Of course I know it can play. Yes, of course they can do this here, and it can even do this here, and does this and does this and push back like this. Can be a zigzag, it doesn't matter. It can be an ABC, this it can be an ABC before it drops. So but what I need this correction to be clear. And that's how can I take the bike. I will take the blue, I will project the blue box magic, and I'll take it from the blue box magic as you see when I was applying it. So that's the first our entry. The second entry, we also always use divergence. By divergence, there's always a way. Let me just show you when I'm saying we always have another second entry, right? We're calling this one divergence. This divergence is always leading. That's the rule of the divergence. Divergence is always leading. But guess what? As the truth of the indicators, and the truth of the indicators is to sometimes they are lagging. So as many people, they come and try to say, okay, this is overbought or oversold, or oversold, overbought, oversold, whatever that some other people they calling it. And then some other they saying, okay, it's above 20, when it comes to 20 we buy it. Such of those many things you can actually to find out. Sometimes, yes, of course, it play what we are expecting, but you are just good luck, and you only get it right only once. When you try to do it secondly, thirdly, fourthly, you are not going to do it correctly, because of why it does not apply the way that we have been applying it. And you always wonder why. The reason why I lose this trade, because of why you always applying it and it in a wrong way, right? So the truth of these indicators, there's a way that it's supposed to be taken. So I can't explain to you here, because of why I only explain this one to the members. Once you're joining us, that's how I can even explain to you how does this works. These two indicators, it helps us to take a trade, to take a trade as well. If I miss a blue box magic, so the blue box magic it's our first entry, and it applying it here like previously, you can even see how does it work, and how does it amazing when you're applying it using a blue box magic. So you can even use a blue box magic, you can even come in using this divergence. So divergence, it's always a way that is supposed to be used, and you should have to use it correctly. If you are using it not correctly, you always miss. So the first thing that we do, we should have to understand structure. Number one. Number two is going to be this one. Number three is going to be this one, right? So after this one confirms, one structure confirms, that's number one. Secondly, it's going to be this one. Thirdly, it's going to be this one. Tick. And then that's how we take trades. It's either up or down, but we should have to always to use divergence, because it is always very important to use divergence. It can tell you where the market goes for the next session, and even we are expecting one of the kind of the correction that we have in the forex market. If you are vexing with something, you can even come and check the divergence. You can even say, okay, I was expecting a zigzag here, but since divergence it plays like this one, okay, this one it can be an expanding flat. Okay, let me just wait for the correction to be ended. Stay patient. So if you're staying patient, the correction is going to be end. After corrections end, it should have to confirm with using also these two things. So now structure, meaning to say, if for example it's going to do like this, when it comes back like this one, this point, we are not expecting this one to be an overbought or oversold. No, there's always in a way that we are expecting this one to play exactly the way that we expect. So that's how we are going to say we are on the blue box magic one, and maybe the second layer, okay, also the divergence is also confirming. Okay, so meaning to say this one trade I can risking it with the 5% to the way to the upside. But I understand it once it does this is a three-wave move, meaning to say, okay, when it goes this to this point, it's not supposed to go, it can't go all the way, it also need to come back. I just want to show you something here. I was saying, for example, it does this and it comes back like this and it goes back like this. When it does this correction, this is going to be an expanding flat, or it can be a zigzag, a regular flat, but I will explain to you one of the kind of the correction that we have in the forex market, right? So it should have to come back down like this one. So when it comes to this point, I know this correction, this impulse, it can't go the way, it should have to come down. So I was expecting at least, or project a blue box magic. If I project a blue box magic, I should have to take it on the blue box magic. If I'm waiting for the divergence to confirm for me, I should have to wait for wave 2 or for wave 2 to be complete and confirm with the divergence, and also take to the downside. So if I take some other trades on the blue box magic, I can still come and take another trades on the wave 2. If this things confirming, I will take the also to the downside. So that's how it is clear, right? So thank you guys. I will see you next week again, when I'm going to explain to you what kind of the correction that we have on the forex market. So that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe, so that next time when I post the videos, because I'm going to do as many videos and I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. So just subscribing it, after subscribing it, when I post it, everything it can just pop up at your side. You always not miss my analysis if you are happy for what I'm doing. So that's all, guys. And then the last thing that I was need to telling you, I was just need to say, we are going to have a course, online course, which is next week. So we always doing online course. What we do, if you pay with us, after you paying with us, we're sending you the full strategy of what we are using. It include everything, from day 1 up to day 10. After day 1 up to day 10, we also continue for the 2 weeks online. After we finish doing it online, we also continue for the 1 year. So I always believe, if I teach you for the 1 year, you are no longer need me. You're just going to do it on yourself. So thank you guys. Bye.